They're going to move on over to the prehistoric Yordle, and that's going to be locked in. So just trying to keep that top side as safe as possible, as Kai'Sa is the choice.
Wow.
And Aiming, I mean, he had a pretty good game too. You may as well ride that momentum into game number 3.
If he wants to play the Renata, it's just so risky in this comp. Yeah, it's good into Tristana. Poppy,
just do it again.
It's quite strong here. Very good into Leona. And, you know, I thought it was going to be a one-off, but it actually really does suit the composition and is going to be great at objective control later on too.
Yeah, and in fact, Delight looking for a little bit of a answer here as the hop forward from Doran, leapfrogging over Zeka. That was some Yordle synergy. You love to see it, as Kellen on vision right now. And Peanut is here as well. It is 4 people from Harmon Life Esports in this area. Lucid now going to be set up. 3 versus 2 in this isolated scenario as they do manage to get... Oh, the heroic charge is so good. That is first blood going over to Kellen. And now it is a 2 versus 2. Jace is going to be here a little bit late though, and Zeka gets the roam over. Now Lucid trying to turn it. Delight flashes away, and it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end.
Obviously, he's going to find himself 10 CS behind. Also didn't get any plates topside, whereas Viper gets 2 because of that lane swap protection. So Jace can't join this fight, right? So Lucid and Kellen either just have to retreat back and probably get caught and die, or they can at least trade a kill onto the Gnar. So that was really well played. Aiming comes down here, and then it feels like, okay, maybe this is winnable, but Showmaker is just not here fast enough. He didn't have any. It's going to be a trade. The difference between the Jace and the Corki, or rather Jace, okay, I'm just so scared he's going to actually play.
A couple of grubs going on over. We've got a little bit of a fight here towards the bottom side as well. Shield of Daybreak comes in as Viper looking to try and chase after the Poppy. He does so. Can Aiming get the kill back? Killer Instinct comes in. One more auto will do it. There he finally finds it. And now looking to try and take down Delight as well, but the Leona's pretty scary.
Still a splash.
Charger, there it is, and it's a double for Aiming. Oh dear. Steadfast presence, right? Like Nara's going to struggle a whole lot with it as well. We're going to check out this bottom lane play from the perspective of the Gold King himself.
Yeah, look at this steadfast presence. I mean, Viper is focusing on Aiming. Delight is just zoned here. Cleanse is fantastic, but I mean, Delight can't do anything here. And then look at this. Like, do I have to flash for this? Nope. Just barely enough. Turns around the bad skirmish that happened topside.
Oh, there's another steadfast presence. Not actually there from Kellen. He's going to run away. Does have Lucid in the area. He was starting off this dragon.
Great start here for Zeka, and we'll see what he can do with sizes. Lucid,
Lucid is going to dive on forward. Does have the ulti. He's going to miss it. The Gnar does come out as Lucid's going to have to flash, and Doran just wandering his way through.
It's coming through. We'll watch it again here. Doran's Gnarbar is so close to completion, so they want to chain CC him here before he gets up, but the flash comes out, and then this just completely whiffs. I mean, it's just right below his hitbox there, and then he has Mega Gnar, and they cannot reach him.
Yeah, and Showmaker is now in trouble as well. Buster Shot's going to come on through, and yeah, the Nature's Grasp. Don't even need to worry about it. This is just what's expected, I guess. As, all right, there's a heroic charge. Great cleanse from Viper. Make sure that he is untouched.
Dragon here at 12:30. The second one will be hidden to us for now, but Showmaker here just gets caught, fortunately baited into this trade with Zeka. Delight comes up. Great flash from Delight. Showmaker attempts to flash, but fortunately is still going to go down here. Really well played. Peanut has the ult here just in case they get this. They might even be able to get more.
Yeah, there is Kellen in the area, aiming.
Peanut's
here. Do what he can. Yeah, Peanut comes around. That is going to be the turret falling, though, as there's the flash out. Steadfast Presence comes in.
Still a huge win for Hanwha Life, but Kellen is really making a case as a counter pick to Leona.
Yep, well, there's a Glacial Prison. This one's going to hit, but Delight, he has Eclipsed. It is going to wear off, though, so he's going to die. Aiming collects his third killing spree for the Kai'Sa.
Top and bottom turrets here, but it went over first. Showmaker.
Yeah, Kellen moving in. Aiming actually going to have to flash out of that play. Keep his verdict to try and keep Delight interested in this play as Viper does have to flash. Gets himself out of the way of that one. The Shock Blast is going to connect. Almost the last hit with the Glacial Prison. And it is the Winter's Wrath that's able to lock down the Leona now. Zeka is rocket jumping in. Lucid just going to stand his ground. But the AoE damage is just gigantic. Kellen tries to get Viper out of that fight. He almost picks up the kill, actually, as Kingen looking for Zeka. He flashes over. He is indeed a ruthless predator and will be able to take down the Tristana. And somehow the kill goes to Aiming.
The fight there is on a knife's edge. Showmaker.
Yeah, Killer Instinct comes in, and that's a Fed Kai'Sa for you. Sets it up. The Buster Shot was so weird there as well.
강남 해볼게.
Oh, this is Showmaker's point of view. I was like, is this Viper's point of view? He's asking for the ult.
Yep, he's just like, make sure that you can ult in, and we'll kill him.
정화도 뺐다.
And also say he got his flash as well. Very, very broken up fight, but a lot of turrets.
Tristana, Azeri, and they are pushing on an inner turret, and you can tell exactly why D+ are trying to defend this. Lucid going to be coming in. The Nature's Grasp comes down. Doran is really, really dead, but they get the Crocodile as well. Two top laners, both lying on the ground, as now D+ looking to chase out Hummer from this play. They weren't able to take down the turret, and Kellen looking for an angle. Delight moving forward might be a mistake there as a heroic charge. Does push him towards the wall, but not into it, and Kellen's going to be punished. The Void Seeker is going to be a big one here as he does find another one there. Shock Blast connects onto Viper. Oh, man.
Dragon so quickly while they continue to contest Baron.
Oh, Lucid going to get caught out of position here. 3 members, but that's a clean flash. That gets him out. Still,
it's such a tough call to make, and they're a little bit indecisive, but there's no punish here from Hanwha just yet. Zeka maybe in danger.
Yeah, the Glacial Prison does go wide, but Zeka is jumping the wrong direction. That's a Killer Instinct, and that is a dead Tristana. Side lane pick comes in. Cleanse. There's lots of things. As Humble Life Esports are just going to say to hell with it and start off this Baron. It is under full information here of D+. They're going to have to look for a turn. Shock Blast and Aiming will have to back off the Dragon. Let's see whether D+ can dissuade them from completing this, as there is vision up and available. Lucid going to go in, look for a 50-50, and there it is. The Keeper's Verdict gets the jungler out of there. Kellen tries to relieve them of any sort of re-engage, but Kingen now finds himself in a very unfortunate position. He is still just slicing and dicing, acting all cool, but he is still going to be put down.
You get to kind of dictate the map pacing a lot more as D+ are doing here.
Well, Peanut wants to find it. Solar Flare is going to come through. Oh,
looks like it was a potential problem, but they're not able to follow up on the engage, and now this turret is exposed.
Yeah, Showmaker does have teleport available. Doran just going to chase after King, and Keeper's Verdict going to be invested just to make sure that the Crocodile doesn't fall down. He slices. Is it going to be enough to get him out of the way of the Nature's Grasp? The answer is yes, because Kellen soaks it for him. Steadfast Presence is brilliant to deny Delight the engage. That's a Glacial Prison. It didn't really do too much there. Shock Blast actually going to land on both of the carries. Extendo Beam almost connecting. And the engages, re-engages, everyone trying to do everything that they can to start some sort of fight. And both teams just say no.
Doran getting closer to an R, but very far forward.
Yeah, Doran actually going to get engaged on here just a little bit. Kellen going to be the one punished for it, though. And Viper, he collects that kill, and now is it the Zeri moment? Have we waited 32 minutes for it? We have indeed. It's a double. Kingen wasn't even there. He's just
concerned about getting caught, as there's the 1500.
Yeah. Aiming actually just taking so much damage. I think that was a sapling and an extendo beam from Viper, who I think has just put his Infinity Edge together as well. That's a powerful one. Oh dear, I don't know about that one, Delight, as he goes way too far, but Keeper's Verdict gets him out of there, and Viper is just by himself. Oh my goodness, these Poppy ults have been absolutely gigantic. Still, Humble Life Esports on this Dragon, and the health bars are getting lower and lower. Showmaker, the one that can sort of stand up front, as Peanut. Yeah, and that should mean that D+ can just stand here and take it. Keeper's Verdict isn't up and available, though, so there is a 50-50 opportunity. Peanut getting towards the pin, but it is going to be the Baron going down. Can they win the team fight, though, is the question. As Kellen, the first one to explode. Killer Instinct into the backline is Aiming, trying to get it done. There goes Zeka. It's a double for Doran, though, and he's trying to get some work done, but it's just not working.
Right out, the Baron is down.
This is telling to turn.
Telling him to turn.
Yeah, go for the Triss. Go for the Triss. And he gets into the brush. Nice work from King in there to make sure they have the vision. And then going to sail wide.
All right, 10 seconds.
Yeah. That is going to be Peanut carried towards Kellen and Showmaker here as Nature's Grasp not getting a whole lot of value. There's a Glacial Prison connecting. Peanut kind of out of the fight for the moment. Void Seeker not going to connect. Now, Humble Life Esports finding themselves some time with this Dragon. Oh, could we have a 7 Elementaler? That could be pretty fun. There we go. That's at least 6. Is this fight going to work out, though? Is Delight already down so incredibly low? Void Seeker, they're all of them so incredibly dangerous. Shock Blast now connecting. Doran on the side as Kingen is now looking for an opportunity. Keeper's verdict, not going to be in range of anything at all, as Lucid still just corralling as best he can. Hanwha, they're just going to get out, though.
Yeah, looks like they do get out, but trying to engage here could be a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, wanting to be able to get themselves a red buff here, as well as Viper has just thrown down the ulti. Kellen finds himself on the wrong side of the fight. The slows are massive from these saplings. Extendo Beam's going to get so many flashes, and the boomerang's going to connect from Doran. Showmaker, will he be able to keep himself alive? The answer is no, because Viper is flashing after him, and there's only 50 seconds left on this Baron.
What does it mean?
And now they're on the Baron. It's getting taken down very, very low.
Remember STP?
Yeah, we have to be very careful of Kellen, who now has his ulti interrupted. There is the Baron going over to Hammerlife Esports. That's going to be their first of the game, but now the flank angle from King, and can he find Viper is the question. The answer is yes, and Aiming's going to be able to execute him. Now they're looking for more. Zekka is still an AD carry in this fight, but he's pushed away. Delight going to be punished as well, and D plus Kia in the clutch. They find the pick they were looking for.
Baron
steps forward.
Flank from Kingen.
Yeah, on a control ward here as well. Peanut senses it as there's a Glacial Prison. Delight goes in, a little bit split on the call here for Hammerlife Esports, and Kingen now just going to walk over a sapling.
And slow backs here from
There's
Plus.
280 carries.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if they get any time at all, these just explode. You can see it's already dead. It was just looked at, considered for a moment or two, as there is 2 missing from this fight. Now Doran and Delight out of position. Viper trying to be the hero, but I think Doran's going to go down. That's another one for Aiming, but in goes Delight. They find the kill under Showmaker. Can Kingen get any CC down? The answer is not quite yet. As Killer Instinct, there's the 1v1 between the 280 carries. Viper's down to his GA. And Zekka, he's going to be eliminated as well. Aiming goes into his Zhonya's, but then he's taken out from the grave as Viper is still alive. And he's able to get the double, and Hammerlife Esports, against everything, are going to be able to take the series over D+.
A high value lifesteal there from Viper as he is able to survive through everything. The GA means you gotta kill him twice. Aiming got it done once. But man, what a great game, especially from our 280 carry players. Again, playing completely different roles in this game. Yes, both 80 carry, but the big explosive Kai'Sa damage, the poke versus the Zeri, then also being a poke champion later on.
Going to be one like this probably should have been it, as we're having a listen now to Hammerlife Esports as they're just trying to figure it out. They're like, just ignore, let's just go and try and win the game.
Yeah, calling out they have no vision, so they have to respond late. They do all back here. If they're a little bit later, they just win the game instantly. The Keeper's verdict is what makes this really interesting, because you end up having 5v3 here, but Viper's like, I carry these. His ult is fantastic. Doran buying a ton of space here.
It's his spacing as well. The fact that Viper is always just on the edge of threat the entire time. Tagged by that Void Seeker, and that felt like it might have been the angle for Aiming to start this one up.
And then during the GA, Zekka actually does so much damage.
Yeah.
That it's actually just insane, and then he comes out, look at the lifesteal coming through from the shield bow.
Oh my god.
This is one of the